I am back with some more Gears of War Judgment. We're on episode 3 of the Let's Play series. And it's been a couple of days since the last time I streamed. I think last episode we did... Actually, we ain't seen this. This might be wrong. Or have we?
You and your squad might have killed a lot of locusts today, Lieutenant. But this war is only just begun. Our survival depends on one thing. Gears follow orders. But I look at you and I don't see a gear. I see something more dangerous. I see a hero. Well, congratulations, hero. Millions of citizens you've sworn to protect might die because of what you did today. I hereby charge Kilo Squad with desertion, cowardice, trespassing, the theft of experimental military technology, and treason. Does that sound about right to you, Lieutenant Baird?
Cool. Yeah, I don't think we saw that before. I do like that in games. When like you're on a main menu and then you have the trailer pop up. Well, most of the time it's a trailer. I always loved the video that they used to do for Assassin's Creed Black Flag with Blackbeard. Like, that was such a cool thing. Like, I'd probably watch that several times throughout a playthrough by just sitting in the main menu for a bit. Because that CGI cutscene where Blackbeard's talking about Edward is like one of the coolest. That makes that game so much cooler when it makes you want to play that game. And it's the same in like that, like Gears of War. Like, it's cool to, I don't know, doesn't make the game go to sleep per se. It's just like, I don't know. It'd be kind of cooler if there was like several videos maybe, or Easter eggs maybe. But yeah, it's been a minute since I last played. It's been a couple of days. I think we did Sophia's testimony, and I think we're going on to Cole's testimony now. I think we quit just before the mission was going to be over. Well. So we might have to redo the last bit. I can't remember who we were playing as at the end. Was it the Russian guy? I can't remember what his name is. I think we did his testimony too. But I can't imagine this series being too much longer. But I'm also been thinking I might go back to Gears of War 3 and play through. I might buy the DLC. I think it's Ram's DLC. I think there's a name for it. Like it's like Ram's got like a DLC. It's like a 3-hour added campaign. I've not played it before, and I'm thinking that might be kind of a fun playthrough to do. And what I might do is, because like this, I have a feeling this series will be quite short. I was going to go straight into Road 96 Mile Zero after this series, but I'm thinking I might go into that Gears of War 3 DLC first, because one, it's new and you'll kind of add to this because it's more or less in the same timeline, Judgment Day, and connects to Gears of War 1 even, and then we'll go into Road 96, so I'll be buying them. I might even buy Road 96 so I own it as well, because you never know when that's the thing with Game Pass. Is like, if they're games that I really like, I will buy them. And two, Game Pass games, they don't stay on there forever. So like, if there is a game you definitely like or probably going to play a lot, it's worth it. I don't know, I think I think I'm gonna play Road 96. I could see myself doing several playthroughs of that on the channel. Maybe not too regularly, but I'm thinking of doing a New Game Plus playthrough soon. But it'll be quite a while away. I think really after this Gears of War stuff I want to do, and then Road 96 Mile Zero, I might then go into my main Let's Plays and get stockpiled ahead again. I'm still quite far ahead, but I think it'd be good really to just get stockpiled back up, and it'd be good to get back into Saints Row, because I think the thing with Saints Row is the first 2 episodes I weren't too fussed about it, and then it took me a while to build back into it, and it's been quite a while since I played Assassin's Creed, Saints Row, any of the main Let's Plays, and I think as I was streaming this, it's May 10th. Oh no, May 8th. That says I'm streaming today, and I think I saw somewhere State of Decay's update is May 10th for the new update, update 33. I think they're calling it Heart Attack, which is kind of cool. So that should be out May 10th though, maybe. I don't know when this is up, but it's probably, like, that's the thing. State of Decay should be probably updated by this time, hopefully. But like I said, I probably won't go back to State of Decay until I finish Saints Row anyway. So it might be quite a while before I get back into State of Decay, but it gives them time to patch things and fix stuff anyway. But yeah, let's get into it. I've been talking a bit much. I don't know what Aftermath is. Maybe we'll give that a go. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, let's just continue. But yeah, loving the series as always. I love building up Gears of War. I'm definitely alternating between Gears of War and other games, I think.
Private Augustus Cole, you've been atypically quiet until now.
Y'all, listen up. All we gotta do is...
I assume you actually listen to your crash ball coach from time to time?
Trash ball. You're not a fan.
Pretend war? No. How are you finding the real thing?
I've been more comfortable.
Then unburden your mind.
Yeah. I think this is what I was thinking about when I played Gears
Next,
3.
we headed for Onyx Point.
That facility's location is classified, Private.
I toured Harbor a few years back. One of your generals was a big fan. Took me on a tour. The beach was all dressed up with frag traps. First time I ever saw a Locust smart enough to do that.
Oh my god, it's like...
Enemy spotted! Order! This place is a goddamn hornet's nest!
I never trained
Oh,
for
D-Day.
amphibious assault!
Barriers down!
Barriers down!
Was gonna happen. A fucking battery. My controller. I knew it looked like it was going down, and of course it's just popped up. Battery there. So I'm gonna have to plug in my charger. I think. And play a bit closer, which ain't what I usually. I'm back. I had to disconnect the controller. Oh, I don't like this. I've had to sit close to the control TV. I think my audio is good. Actually, let's I'll double check. So one mic to be on. The only thing is the my Xbox controller, when it's plugged in, it is really awkward to like use. Like as soon as you get the wire in a certain way, it like disconnects the controller. I don't know whether you guys can see that. Yeah, you can see the remove controller thing. That's annoying. Hang on, I'm gonna switch off my controller on and on. My audio's okay, but yeah. I think that's it now. Yeah, that's good. I don't want to connect back. Ah, fuck you.
Bet you're happy to see me.
Barriers down! Barriers down! They keep coming!
I've seen worse.
Victory! Enemy spotted!
I'm out of ammo.
Keep using D-pad still.
Incoming frag!
Come here, you dickheads.
There!
Oh no! Oh hell no!
Yeah.
We got some more! The grenade traps hardly slowed us down. Put that in your report, Colonel.
There's stuff here on this. I do think I do miss the D-pad when you're selecting the weapons. Though they do bring it back in Gears 4 and stuff. But yeah, it does feel weird, like pressing the Y button to switch weapons. It doesn't feel Gears of War. It's just kind of weird. It's just a simple mechanic switch, I guess, but I guess it's somewhat different. Yeah, I don't stuff. I knew my controller was gonna die, but I was like, yeah, maybe I'll have another half hour or so. But I don't want to risk it completely cutting off. I'd rather plug it, get it plugged in, and be alright for one episode. The thing is, I don't know how much longer this has got. Like, I know last episode was quite long, about 2 hours, so I don't know how much further we got.
We went on inside. I hope you don't plan on shooting us for trespassing, Colonel.
I already have plenty of reasons to shoot you, Private.
Cole, any of this look familiar?
The last time I was here, shit, I wasn't taking notes, brother.
I always loved the time thing. Finish before artillery strikes. Just
Security sirens were
been
blaring
good at
away.
these so
We
far.
knew something bad was going to happen, and fast. Had to step it up.
probably in a
Hey,
team.
it's Silverback! I heard about these things.
Enemy spotted! Enemy spotted!
No prisoners today!
Okay, no reason to waste time out here. Let's go.
Yeah, didn't get the 3-star though. Ah, just got it, man. That's the thing, I'm not gonna get anything for the 3
Couldn't tell which way led to the right man's missile. Kept opening up the heaviest looking doors. Eventually, we picked the right one.
The challenges are kind of fun though. But honestly, I'm not a big fan of by the time.
I suppose we'll know this missile when we see it.
It's not too bad. Use boom shields and lance.
We've been ordered not to touch enemy weapons. That's true. But, sir, shields aren't technically weapons, right?
your side now. Catch it! Enemy spotted! Hey, got one, baby!
Got it. Come on, man.
Barriers down! Taking cover! Away with you! Get it!
The level design in this is brilliant, because I remember all of this when I first played. Besides the fact but this is kind of good as well.
This is my kind of fight! Oh, shit! You're kinda dead! It's go time, baby!
Yeah, didn't I? Jesus.
All right. So how are we getting out of here?
Let's look for something up ahead.
We did alright. Did we get 3 stars for that? No. Barely touched it.
We haven't seen any other gears in hours. And I started wondering if we were the only ones left in Highbolt. Even I was getting a little nervous.
Yeah, I remember this.
Karn's taken the port. I had friends stationed there.
We all did.
Oh, that's great. I've gotta say, Xbox do know how to make set pieces like in Halo, Gears of War, like all of them. Like that, most Xbox exclusive, they know how to put a set piece together. Wow, I say it's Xbox, but. Use turbos and breach shot.
Getting left with torque bows and breeze shot is my only option? Not part of my training.
Ain't that bad.
Okay.
I
Definitely
remember
been
this
here
bit. I like
before.
this section.
Let's head towards
There's
the
some
elevator.
clips on this bit. I remember this point. Nice snipers and shit. But the spawns are different each time.
Snipers on the ridge!
Might be different.
some more! Where's my replay?
Oh, I love it. I like. It's just a sniping battle. Ah, fuck.
What? Are they bulletproof?
Ha ha! Hostiles! Come get me!
Sorry, Sophia.
Bring it!
That would have been a good shot.
I gotta say, Grub Guns got a big bang. Kinda like me on a bad day.
I do like having the option of playing.
More grubs on the ridge! Take them out! We don't have any cover!
Stand down!
Get up and fight!
We got some more! This is my kind of fight! Out of the way, else your ass is done!
They keep coming!
And we go through snow.
Come on!
Happy days.
We couldn't believe how many grubs were in the fort waiting for us. What if they already found the light man's missile?
There's plenty of replay value if you want to get all the stars and stuff, because it's not too difficult. Put the effort in, you can easily do it. Strong.
Wind started blowing
no.
something terrible. We couldn't even walk straight. Shooting straight was going to be a lot harder.
This is going to be bad.
Dibs here!
No. do I do that? And this. It's just gonna work. Oh man, that's horrible! Ah.
Down you go.
That's horrible. Oh, it's so tough.
Bring it on! Fire, asshole!
Catch him!
Ah!
Out of the way, cause your ass is done.
Oh, the wind even affects the grenades. Makes sense, but some games we can't forget that. They just use it for weapons, like, aiming with the...
Down you go.
We're not done yet!
And then it doesn't affect you inside, that's
I've seen worse.
now the way Sophia
You're happy to see me.
big bit. Oh for shit. Still get a headshot though. Eventually. Hey. That was fun. Like that. Can you continue on? I don't want to look around without the weather. If possible. Or is that always windy? Let's have a look. I think the wind's still going. Usually when you do, yeah, it's still going. I think. It's cool. That was fun. Messes with the controls. Like I can't remember. I think there was a game like that. I can't remember. where it just like completely put you off your guard. I think Twitch does something where you can mess around with the controls or something when you're streaming. It's like that GTA 5 mod where it just does random shit throughout the campaign, and you've got to try and complete the campaign with this random stuff happening. Anything could happen. You could have a whale dropped on you. It's not like this though, but when it changes up the gameplay because of the weather or something like that, it's really cool. I think I could play on a harder difficulty, you know. I watched this guy play Gears of War 1 on the hardest difficulty, and it's not too bad once you're in cover and you take your time. But yeah, you really got to just take your time though. Alright, Mr. I don't want to miss a thing. Surely they make it obvious.
I repeat, Omega Squad knocked out the big cedar. Comms back online. All units move out to the Museum of Military Glory. We'll take back this city block by block.
Lieutenant, you have to tell him what we're doing.
All right.
Colonel Loomis, Lieutenant Baird here.
Lieutenant, what is your position?
Onyx Point. We've just activated the light mass and we're about to...
Not another goddamn word, Lieutenant. That missile is sitting in that silo for a reason.
Colonel, you have no idea what you're up against.
I know exactly what I'm up against. The grub who killed a bunch of worthless Indies. I'd shake the bastard's hand if I could.
Then you and your men will die.
Lieutenant, arrest Private Paddock and remain on that rock. Actually, no. Cadet Hendrick, arrest Paddock and Lieutenant Baird if he resists you.
This is Omega-2. We're pinned down 2 blocks from the museum. We need an evac.
We're mobilizing, Sergeant. We can have a Raven to you in an hour.
We don't have an hour.
We could be there a whole lot sooner.
I'm gonna rescue Omega.
That's a coincidence. So am I.
It's done.
Where to, Damon?
Back to the mainland. Gears need our help.
This is leading into Gears of 1 now, pretty much. Slower health regeneration resulting in death. And lights are out.
Grubs must have
Great.
bumped a button somewhere. I guess they're used to the dark, because it sure didn't slow them down.
Stay on time.
Oh, I think I'll take that.
Enemy spotted!
Got it!
Yeah, I can't see a thing. Ah.
You're kinda dead.
Die. Crush!
Bring it on!
It's still time, baby! So long, rookie! Ha ha!
Some light there.
How's it feel? Little toasty, huh?
That missile's
Yeah.
useless if the grubs can get to it.
We can use the bot to
I
seal
love
the
that.
door from the other side.
I actually quite like the challenges and the skill points. It is satisfying. I'm on a lower difficulty, so it's not too hard probably, but probably be the same. Depends on what the damage.
Door was the
Assuming
only way
damage
back to the
output
missile lab.
is the same
And
on
now
every
it was shut tight.
difficulty, but
It was time to
health
get back to the beach.
you take and
How
damage
did you get
output
off
is
that island, Private?
Oh, that was the fun part. Grubs wanted to take back that fort pretty bad. They came back at us with one shots. And you know why they call them that, right?
I'm getting real tired of that sound.
Oh, fuck off.
Hey, Bach, knock it off! The beach is clear!
Stay alert, Kilo.
Ah. Oh wow. You got turrets. Should be easy. Well, one shots though.
I get it. The bot's always right, and I'm always wrong.
Look at that.
Come on!
I not get that boomerang?
What? Already?
Sniper!
Keep your eyes peeled for ammo before more show up.
Look what we got here!
Is there anything on there? Shit. At least they wouldn't expect me coming up behind them. Might be better this way. Get out! Hate tickers. So hard to shoot.
Tickers!
Fire, asshole!
Oh yeah! Come on! Fire in the hole!
That AI.
Grinder!
Get up!
Oh shit! Revive me!
Ow!
We got a lot to do today, Damon. We moving?
We need to make sure that's the last of them.
Honestly, might put because does a lot of them do come through here.
I'm out of ammo.
Okay, Kilo, let's hope this is the last of them.
Enemy spotted!
Fuck me.
Order!
It's go time, baby!
Stand down! Rolling side! Where the hell are you guys?
How's it feel? A little toasty, huh?
Taking fire!
Bet you're happy to see me.
I'm down! Revive me! Incoming!
Revive me!
Dr. Panic, to the rescue!
Look what we got here!
Incoming!
We can take one of those boats back!
That's the plan. Let's go finish this, Kilo.
Done. Might be able to finish this today. Could do. Especially if we can go into Gears of War 3's DLC. Can't remember what the DLC is called. I googled it the other day. Ram's Shadow. But I don't think it's too long, but it's like £7, so it's not too expensive. And I think what's it as well? What was it? I think Mile Zero is only like £10.
You people astound me.
Respectfully, you might want to consider postponing the tribunal to...
You might want to consider getting back out there and fighting, Captain.
Sir, they're right outside!
Then it'll be a short walk.
This is crazy.
I'm waiting on you. Finish up.
Don't know what this will be.
The light mass missile was ready to launch. We needed to find Karn, get the beacon close to him, and fire. And where was Karn? Well, Omega knocked out his seeders at the museum. I figured he'd want to deal with that personally. There were turrets ahead and
take more
grubs. A
Locust.
lot of grubs. Karn knew we were close.
That's actually kind of a fun thing. I wouldn't mind more locusts throughout the whole campaign. Well, I don't know. It might be a clusterfuck. So maybe not. We'll see. Bit of sniping.
Enemy spotted!
Barrier down!
Up his ass. Protecting me. Got it.
We're not done yet!
Don't line of ready.
Barriers down!
There it is. He has no place. Ah, how did he have not no place? Fucking bullets is
Down in front! Mauler! Get up and fight! This meeting is over!
My shot, my kill.
They keep coming! Order! Incoming! Today.
Oh my god, there's so many. You guys.
Stay dead!
Barriers down!
Barriers down! Order! Incoming!
Need a hand.
Oh, and a grenade.
More for me. Bring it on!
Oh my
You walked into something.
No.
You put on a check.
Hey, was this crowd just waiting for us?
Oh,
Or is it just me?
Nice.
Dibs!
We were told the grubs were mindless monsters, but what I saw today, they're not mindless, they're methodical. They know what they're doing, and Karn's probably smarter than half our top brass.
I don't know, but I could probably take my charger out in a minute. So I think I do prefer sitting back on the sofa, playing games. Like, when I used to play games a while ago, well, when I was a kid, I'd used to just sit as close to the TV as possible, which was probably the worst thing ever.
First take creepy, then add crawly, then add to that lightning fast. Not a pretty picture, is it, Colonel?
I'm doing that now.
We're heading back outside, Kilo.
Yeah, I remember this.
Paddock.
That's great.
I hope this victory stuff doesn't, you know.
Don't worry. Once this war's over, we can go back to trying to kill each other. Like normal people.
It'd be nice to tell them to do it.
Therapy! Contact! Enemy spotted!
Oh, Lambert.
Be careful! Tunneling corpser! Enemy spotted!
Great.
Enemy spotted!
Anyone out there?
I don't think so.
Shit!
Ah, shit.
Kilo of patrols coming in. Let's set up a little surprise. Okay, split up. 2 left side, 2 right side.
I want to be on your side. You're gonna walk right into it, dummy.
Greetings from Goraznia!
Fire in the hole!
We're not done yet!
Oh, great. Just great.
You're the shittest spot ever.
Shit. This is my kind of fight. Mauler! Bring it on! Fire in the hole! Stay dead!
We're not done yet!
No prisoners today! Shit!
Mug. That's easy, you know.
That was fun, but we need to get away from these patrols.
I bet we can reach the rooftops if we head up there.
Nice.
Heavy Locust, Raja,
The closer we got to Karn, the more elite his protection was. Even without any insignias, I could tell some Locusts get more training than others.
There we go.
Bot, introduce yourself to that door. Oh man, looks like we're the talk of Grubland. Protect the bot while he's hacking that door, Kilo.
We're not done yet!
Not dead. They pushed me out of the fucking building, bastards.
All right, Kilo, we're clear to the rooftops.
That's good though. That's fun. Just in case we get followed. Can I? Yeah, of course you won't give me ammo for that. Why would you?
Earlier in the day, Old Town seemed deserted, even though it hadn't been properly evac'd. Where did everyone there go? Now we knew. The rooftops. They thought they'd be safe. They thought wrong.
Gears, civilians, the grubs don't care, man. In this war, it don't matter.
This isn't a war. It's an extermination.
Ammo. Of course you don't give it me.
Long shots and bolt-talks. With our guns empty, they were all we had. Both incredibly useful weapons, but not under these circumstances.
Baird! Some old friends have dropped by to chat.
Enemy spotted!
This is my time to fight.
You know what? You've had enough. The only weapon I need is my hands! Bring them on!
Grabs with grapples! Shoot him up! Don't let him up!
Little off the top. Sorry about that.
Fucking Rick Grimes.
Shit. We're not done yet.
So hard to aim.
Oh, great. That's great. Stay dead.
I don't think so.
Double. Days. Nice.
I have a strange feeling we're being hunted.
Karn's probably put some Locust bounty on our heads.
What is this?
Tell me we're finally getting close to that museum.
Get ammo. Oh, they have some ammo. And they need it. Too bad.
How many men and women had
I'll just
died
keep
in
it
Halvo
down.
Bay because of Karn? And how many more would die if we didn't stop him? Questions like that will keep a man up at night. Well, I intended to sleep soundly.
Such a cool sandbox. Well, not sandbox, but what would you call it? Art style. I do like it in this. Brilliant.
There was hardly any ammo on those rooftops, and yet again our guns were dry. There were a few bolt hawks around. We'd have to make sure every shot hit.
Where are they going?
Nowhere good.
Don't attack them unless you have to. Only fight in your corner. If you're not, hide.
We got some more!
Help me.
Better you than me.
Oh, I love these things.
Forget it. Okay, so So do we shoot
Skin
these
guys.
cop guys too, or what? Shoot the cop guys? They're trying to help us. Okay. Are you sure about that? I don't know. Look, I mean, I heard they were charging for evac. You don't have the money, you can't even get out. Not cool. Oh man, I'm definitely stuck here.
Should have listened to that a bit more. Is this like a health grenade? Maybe?
We're not done yet!
Ah, fuck me.
Dr. Private, to the rescue!
Restore me.
Come get me!
Get mugged off, bro. Get mugged off, bro. Yeah.
More crowds with grappling hooks!
Why can't I aim down sights to this thing? I thought you could. Or isn't it in this? I can't remember. It has first person this rifle, doesn't it?
Tossing a stem!
I guess it is health. It's weird because like health regions.
That's it. Come on, Kilo. The museum's close. I'm buying. We were very close now. The only thing I regretted was having to sacrifice the bot to kill Karn. Little guy helped us out, but we all had a job to do.
We can't hold them off forever, Control. We need that evac.
We're working on it, Sergeant.
We've got wounded, Control. Why don't you send Loomis's Raven for us?
Colonel Loomis is preparing to lead the assault on the museum, Sergeant.
Yeah, tell him good luck with that.
Finish before Reaver.
Karn knew we were close.
This
That
might be
meant there was
hard.
probably something nasty between us and him. If we were lucky, we probably could outrun it.
We're almost there, Kilo! I can't wait to drop our missile on that big-ass grub's head. Let's make sure that grub don't get any last words.
Sergeant.
You want some? My bad.
Looks like he went all to pieces.
You help me, man.
Where are we going anyway?
Incoming frag! All you got? Ah, shit! Down in front! Come on, people! The end is in sight!
Maybe we can finish it today. I don't think we are getting close. Makes sense. Honestly, I thought there were more to it. But I know it ain't a very long game anyway. But it's more of a DLC if anything. It's why it heavily emphasises all the replay and
Bye-bye.
all the different ways you can play through the campaign. Which is kind of good. It is good, but it is obviously a short play.
All right, looking good. Any last words for our pal?
What? The bot?
What's its name anyway?
Jack. No. It's Troy.
That's a terrible name.
He won't have it for long.
Cadet Hendrik, what is your position?
We're aiding another unit, sir.
What unit? Did you stay on the island as ordered?
Colonel, if we don't fire the light mass, everyone in Halvo Bay is going to die.
Lieutenant, listen carefully. That weapon is being saved by smarter men than we for a purpose. If you fire it, I will have you tried and shot.
Fine, I'll see you in court. I suggest you take cover, sir.
This is Omega-2. We're a little roasted, but clear.
Ay.
Come get me!
This is my kind of fight!
I don't know whether to call it here and
Down you go.
one more episode. I might do. I feel like I should do. I might have a look. Shall I keep going? I can't remember how much long there is. Let's have a look. List. So if we're like really close, I'll just do it now. But if I can probably get like another episode out of it, I probably will try. 42 missions in total. But they say that like it's not really. Hold. Oh no, we'll finish this one. Overlook is the last one to this one.
I know that sound. That's Karn's personal guard. We don't have much time.
Greatly reduces.
I thought if we killed Karn, the grubs would just stop fighting. I guess this war is gonna make a pessimist out of me.
What are you guys doing? Fucking hell.
Karn needed to die. If that was the wrong call, Colonel, you can go ahead and shoot me. Dust was everywhere. Dust and who knows what else. We couldn't see, couldn't aim, could barely shoot.
We're used to it. At least we can move in this one. No stupid winds to stop us. Oh, let's fucking mix it up a bit. Let's make it like the, what's it? The Resident Evil film. That's such a weird film when he's like, there's like this security system and it just works so perfectly. Not gonna do anything really. Really, they should give you way more of them.
This is my kind of fight! Nice.
At least I don't. Oh, guys. It's kind of good to be able to move these guys. Oh, that's the only thing I've got to set up all these cunts again. I think this is the last mission for
Stay dead! Check your aim!
Something a bit. I wonder if these change at all. Or I wonder if these...
I know that sound. That's Karn's personal guard.
No,
we don't have much time.
They do add a few voice lines to it, don't they?
I thought if we killed Karn, the grubs would just stop fighting. I guess this war is gonna make a pessimist out of me yet. Look, Karn needed to die. If that was the wrong call, Colonel, you can go ahead and shoot me. Dust was everywhere. Dust and who knows what else. We couldn't see, couldn't aim, could barely shoot.
Here's a souvenir.
Hey, here's a souvenir.
Out of ammo.
Don't know whether that's going to do much. That. You don't know if there's any secrets. I don't think I'm missing out. I've got my turrets, I don't care.
Enemy spotted! Boomer! Grinder!
My shot, my kill.
Looks like he went all to pieces. Bring it on.
Crush!
Are they pulling through?
Here's the step grenade! Ceasefire! Going flag!
Big bitch.
Fire in the hole.
Stay dead!
Oh.
I did that.
Oh, score. Wine.
Need a hand.
Dr. Paddock.
Oh, you're a knob.
Sorry if I got blood on you. This is my day!
Sorry if I got blood on you. That's good.
There's gotta be more coming, Kilo. Stay sharp and set up.
Any more? Fuck. Let me use these. I could, door maybe? Yeah, I'd like to see him try and get through that.
This is
Fuck me.
Bring it on!
down in front. Want some?
Revive me! My bad!
That is mental.
Kansas!
Trying to rush me.
Kansas!
Yeah.
Sorry you had to slip.
Oh, he's... Didn't know what hit him.
Revive me!
Fuck! No, no, don't die, don't die, don't die. Help! Haddock! Haddock! I'm gonna die.
Doctor Pat! To the rescue!
No! Oh! I'm gonna have to do that again, aren't I? Shit. God damn it. We got so close.
There's gotta be more coming, Kilo. Stay sharp and set up.
Sake. Worth playing this here. Cleanse everyone. It's fun though.
Kansas! Tinkers! Away with you!
He's still called in the tickers even though I just impaled him.
Blood mouth!
There's no one stopping him.
I love these things.
Yeah, oh, that's nasty.
Blood mouth!
Can you not see me?
You want some? Stay dead!
Oh, it'd be cool if I could... Oh,
This is my kind of fight. Dibs.
Rest me! Anyone out there?
Are they bulletproof?
I'm backed up.
You want some? I'm on your side. Revive me! Revive me! Oh, great. Just great. Catch him! Fire in the hole!
Just stood there then, man.
We got some more!
But I must get chainsawed again. Oh my fucking god, bro.
Locked and loaded. Down in front.
Need a hand.
Fuck. Come on,
Sorry if
Paddock.
I got blood on you.
Come on, Paddock. Get in. Ah, shit. Mental.
Taking fire! I'm bad!
God. Fuck. Yeah. That's good. Fuck yeah. Haha. So maybe if we can leave it here. I think that's a good point to end anyway. 2-hour video. But yeah, then we'll just continue on, and it'll be 4 episodes then, which is a bit of a better series. Well, I think there's still quite a bit to do. But yeah, we'll leave it there for today, and then we'll continue on in the next one. It might not be right where we left off, because I might leave my controller to charge, so it's yeah, properly I can just sit down and not worry about sitting near the TV and everything. Cause, like, yeah, I'm not too keen on doing recordings like this, but it's still good though. Like, Judgment is probably one of better Gears of War games. The only downside is, I guess, it is a bit shorter, but like when you think about it, Gears of War 1 weren't that long. But the replay value in this is probably it's got probably more replay value than say Gears of War 3 and stuff, just because of the whole challenges, medal systems and all that, and like when you replay the spawns are different. Like that's kind of cool. It'd be kind of cool if they had a mode to future Gears games and older Gears games where like spawns are just different. I might look into this. I'm not sure if I ever did Aftermath. I don't know what Aftermath is. I must have started it and not finished it. That's probably what that is then. Maybe we'll give Aftermath a go as well. I might look into it. I don't know what it's about. A cinematic is story based. Yeah. I was wondering if depending on how many stars you get an extra cutscene or something. Which would be kind of cool. Like unique. If you got all 3 stars in every mission, you got like an exclusive cutscene or something. That'd be kind of cool. But I guess we could do the loot boxes. Why not? Wow. Wow. Cool. But yeah, we'll continue on though relatively soon. It'll be not tomorrow but the day after some more Gears of War Judgment, and then yeah, maybe I will do Aftermath. I might have a little look after this video and see what it's all about. But yeah, if anything, we'll see what happens and continue on in the next one. So as always, thanks for watching if you've been watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.